Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time, we repaired a prank on the Convex HQ by the Revolution, and also didn't suffocate in our own elevator. Thank you very much. Let's try that again. But yeah, last time we also built some radar dishes around here to track the BFR rocket heading off to Scar's base. Right now what we're going to do today, we're going to start off by replacing this box and putting down this box, turning back on the Cactus Shack, and there's the cactus flowing in once more. Fantastic. So we got a whole shulker box full of cactus blocks now. So what are we going to do today, guys? Well, today is actually the 1-year anniversary of Hermitcraft, so it's been 1 year since the server restarted, since Season 5 began, and we've come a long way, guys. We've come a very long way. I'm pretty proud of what we've done so far, and there's still a lot more to come. We've terraformed the entire island. We built a bunch of farms, a bunch of really awesome buildings, a really cool base here, and yeah, a bunch of other really cool stuff. By the way, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is a photo from early on in the season. This is the initial size of the base, and yeah, this has greatly expanded since then. So you can see we now have whole new offshoot here, whole new offshoot back here and down here. We got a whole new storage system down here. We got a whole new side over here with the big hallway, and there's more down that way. We got this whole end ice boat road down there. We got the whole secret entrance here with the boats in here, the entrance and exit for the boats. So a lot of really cool stuff since we initially started this base a long time ago. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought that was pretty cool. Let me go ahead and throw this Cactus Shack box in there. Voila. And let's just go ahead and we will go ahead and start today's episode by asking Jarvis a couple of questions. So the first hashtag Ask Jarvis question for today is the Convex, or are the Convex, going to take over the entire universe? Here's the question, and the answer is, as true as the sun sets in the west. I'm going to say that's a yes, although I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping it was a no, because the Convex would aim for the multiverse, if we could. But apparently, we have to settle for just a universe. It's fine. It's fine. Next, hashtag Ask Jarvis question. Are 2 diamond blocks enough for the Lambo? So I got a lot of comments on this about the Lambo being sold for 2 diamond blocks. Is it enough? This is a good thought. I think what he's trying to say is it was a good thought to pay diamond blocks, but there weren't quite enough of them. So maybe we need to talk with Scar and set a high price for those Lambos. Alright guys, what are we going to do today? So today we're going to make a skeleton farm. We have a skeleton spawner right out here, that gray block directly under my cursor right now. That is actually the location of a skeleton spawner quite near the surface. And we're going to use that to make a unique skeleton farm today, so that in the future we can build up this area here, because we're going to need some bone blocks from that. And I figure we might as well build a skeleton spawner here on our island while we do that, or before we do that actually. So let's go ahead and get on out there. We'll take our player launcher on out there and see what the situation looks like. This is going to be kind of a big project, because the skeleton spawner we're going to make is pretty non-conventional. So let's just make our way over here, and we should see that gray block marking out the spawner. Yeah, right there. So right here, underneath this block, is the skeleton spawner. Also, quite a few mushroom cows in this area still. That's cool to see. But if we make our way down here, I think, yeah, right here. See, I marked it out with torches conveniently. Awesome. And if we make our way down underneath here, we should see, yeah, the skeleton spawner, and there is one of the skeletons right there, apparently. I guess that one torch is not quite enough to prevent all spawning, but yeah, this is what we're after right here. So we want to make a skeleton farm with this thing. Since we're in Mushroom Island, the only hostile mobs that can spawn here are mobs from the mob grinders. So yeah, we want to make this skeleton spawner into a small farm. I'm thinking what we're going to do, this is the idea, right? So we're going to, first of all, dig out this floor here. So this is all going to go away. We're going to have water streams push the skeletons into a water column, probably like here or so, is my guess. Like going up this way. They'll go up a water elevator here to the surface. Now, once they're at the surface... By the way, is there anything in this chest? Oh, there's not anything. Well... There's some valuables. There's some record discs in there, somehow. Okay, that's cool. Don't shoot me, guy! I'm here to help you. See? You're now much more useful to me. There we go. Also, I can't get rid of these bones. Dang it. So back on the surface here, guys, just taking a look at this area. What I'd like to see is... I'd like to see the skeletons come up, let's say, around here somewhere. So they come up via water stream, they pop up to the surface. We're going to have a roof of some type over whatever type of enclosure we put them into. And then I'd also like iron golems to fight the skeletons for us, so we don't actually have to do the slaying. And I want to have something kind of unique with this, this whole iron golem slaying skeleton farm. And so I'd like to basically be able to feed iron golems into a system in like wall form, like this, essentially. So like we'd have something like this, and then this whole wall gets pushed down, gets pushed over, and gets pushed up, and then we have like a redstone mechanism at the end that turns the previously full wall of iron into iron golems. I think that would be absolutely amazing to see. And a really fun and interesting redstone project to undertake. I'm thinking we're also going to need to terraform this, so we're going to have to lower this hill down. There's quite a lot of vertical relief here, so I'll probably have to just flatten this out quite a little bit. Let's see, we could probably keep this area over here with this flower, but starting like right here, we'll have to basically take down this whole hill here because it's just way too big. And so we'll probably like flatten from here to where the flower hill starts. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Okay, guys, so we now have ourselves a hill that is now terraformed. We actually flattened this whole area here out, and yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. There are a couple issues, though, that I did not expect now that I look at it further. Number one is that from the surface here, you can see the skeleton spawner is not active, which is a little bit of a problem for us because... yeah, I was hoping to be able to stand here at the surface and, yeah, then build the golems with this iron block wall and, yeah, then have, you know, the skeletons come up at this level over here. What I'm thinking we're going to have to do now, you see if we go down 2 blocks, so there's 1, 2, and, yeah, now the spawner is active. You can see the skeleton spinning right there. We're going to have to, I think, make a pit right here. So we're going to have to lower this down by several blocks, probably like 5 or 6 blocks, and make a pit where the skeletons and golems can fight. I think it could be kind of cool if we did that. Like we could have like a pit running alongside this path here. So like you gaze down and you see skeletons and golems fighting in there as you walk by. That could be really cool. We're also going to need like a pathway down. So I'm thinking like right here, we take this pathway and bring it back this way a little bit and then down. Then we can have the golem spawning area over here, like under this section here. We'll probably have to push this hill back. And the golems would then pop up right here, coming out this way. And the skeletons would be coming up around here. And so there'd be, you know, 10 to 15 blocks of separation between the golems and the skeletons. And then they'd clash in the middle. I think that could be pretty cool. So it'd be like a skeleton pit type of arena build. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. So what I'll do that. I'll push the hill back here, push the hill back there a little bit to make way for this. I'll dig in to the ground here a little bit, and I also want to make the skeleton farm bit, so like the water streams that push the skeleton up to the surface. We'll get that going as well. So let me go ahead and get all that stuff rolling, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. We made a lot of progress since the last segment, so let me get you up to speed on what we've done here. So obviously we've gone ahead and made the pit here. This is going to be, I think, the size we're going for right here. So it's about roughly 15 by 10 or so, I would say. So not too big, but not too small either. And yeah, what I think we're going to do, I think I might actually move this over a little bit, but what we're going to do, we're going to have the skeletons come up here. We actually already have the skeleton spawner all set up, so we just head down here and then down to the actual spawner itself. We should see this all ready to go. So yeah, any skeleton that spawns in here, if I just let go of the keyboard here, they're going to slowly be pushed by these water streams over in this direction, and everything you see comes down here, and they all end up going straight ahead into this water stream here, at which point they start to go up and up and up and up and up. And so once these skeletons make it to the top here, we want them to, yeah, come out. So the water has to be even with this level right here, so they can just hop on out. And then at that point, we want them to be confronted with a golem. So this is going to be our golem right here. We got a dirt golem going on here, guys. Diorite face, of course. There's our golem. And this golem is going to be made by basically pistons right here, pushing down, pushing over, and then pushing up from the bottom. So we're going to have to basically move all 4 of these blocks down, over, and then up. And then also make sure to remove these 2 blocks down here, because the golem won't spawn with those 2 blocks there. Like if there's blocks here, the golem won't spawn. So yeah, we have to make sure there's no blocks there. And yeah, the golem will spawn, and we also probably wanted to like push him out toward us, maybe. That would be kind of cool, because all this stuff's going to be hidden underground. So we could push him out to like this spot, so that he's pretty much even with the skeleton, and they can start then fighting. I think that would be really, really cool. Right, so that's the plan. I also found this little tunnel back here. This is kind of a cool like access point for this thing. I actually totally forgot that this came all the way back here, but yeah, this could be kind of cool to utilize for something. I'm not exactly sure what. I guess we could have the golem in there if we wanted to. Like the golem could come out of this. That could be kind of cool, like he's coming out of like a cave system. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I do want to move this over from here though. And then this section over here, you can see how we have some like a row of stone here. This is going to be like the viewing area. So we're going to have like glass here so that the skeleton can't reach us, and the golem can't get out in this direction. So that's what that is. This whole area down here is going to be the viewing section. I've already made a little path down here, so the path's going to come from this main path and then just like curl in right here. So yeah, that's what I have so far. I'm not sure about the decoration, and yeah, I'm not sure exactly where we're going to have the golem come in from. I'll have to think about that a little bit more, but I think we're well on our way now, guys. So let me go ahead and keep working here, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so check it out. We got the first part of the system done here. This is just a system that can push 4 blocks down at a time. 2 in the center, and then 2 on, 1 on either side, I should say. So if we just go ahead and put this down like this, we should see. Yep, there we go. So it pushed 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down, and then it should press them down again if there's space to push them down, but obviously there's not here. So yeah, cool. So that is working. That is now complete, and we're now ready to build the next part of the system. Okay, guys, so we made a little bit more progress here. Looks like the skeleton farm area is working well. We got a skeleton bobbing up and down over here, so that's cool. We will also have to put like some type of roof over this, because otherwise the skeletons will burn. So we will have to make like, maybe we put like glass above this, and then like maybe like, I don't know, some type of structure above this that we'll have to determine later on. But yeah, we've made some progress. Let's go ahead and see this thing in action. I'm just going to go ahead and put this down right there. So what we've done is we've wired up, we switched around this thing first of all. So I moved this to the opposite side. So now the button is right here instead of on this side. And we went ahead and ran a wire down to the bottom. So we now have pistons that push horizontally here. Right here, this 4 piston segment here. This thing all pushes out. And it pushes out a segment sort of in the reverse pattern of the iron golem. And then we're going to have these pistons push up. And then that will actually create the golem. So what we should see here is we should see these iron blocks all come in just like this. So we're trying to build this like just testing one component at a time. That's I think probably the best way to do it. So let's see if we can get on up here And let's make sure this thing works. So we'll get up here and then out here. All the iron's in there, so we'll hit the button. So that should have pushed it forward. Now if I press this again, it should push down. There we go. And then we can refill the iron just like that. So let's go ahead and make sure that the entire thing there pushed out. And it did. Cool. Sweet. And then if we press the button again, it should not do anything, I don't think. So let's just see what happens here. Just get this over. Whoops. Let's see. This one, and maybe if I can get out of here. Maybe. Please. There we go. There we go. Okay. So let's try this one more time. If I press this. Yeah, nothing happens because it's at the push limit. Awesome. Cool. So that's exactly what we want to see right there. Now we're going to start coming up here. So we need to wire up the line here. So we're probably going to take this line down, this from like right here. Going to take this down here and wire up these pistons here plus a double piston extender right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I think we now have this thing down. I'm pretty certain. Let me just go down and double check again. I made a slight mistake earlier in this portion. I had this piston down further than it had to be, and this one was also down one block further than it had to be. So I think everything is good now. I'm just double checking to make sure. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, we actually want these to be cleared. And we want to put a block right there. Okay, this should now be good. Got that down. Here's the next line right here. This just comes down, and yeah, we have another double piston extender right here. This actually down here can actually be filled in, so we don't really need this section anymore. So we'll just fill it in like that. And yeah, that should push everything up, all these iron blocks up. And then we should have this signal come down here. This should then activate once the iron comes up here. So then we have a structure that's going to look like this with 2 iron there. It should then, once we have this, pull away these iron blocks via these pistons. So you see we have this line coming in right here. And the same thing with the other side. And then fire the dispenser. And then fire a piston, which we're going to put back here, but I've temporarily disabled. But it's going to be here with the slime block, and it's going to push the golem out in this direction with the slime block. So it's going to push the golem to like right here, so that he can then go for the skeleton. So let's see if that actually happens. I think this pick is almost dead. Yeah, this pick is very close to dying. So let's see if this happens. We're going to go ahead and come over here. We'll put some iron down. So we just got to put 4 iron in there. Hit the button. Yeah, right there. Okay, so you saw it right there. Yeah, like I said, that piston will not be here. But yeah, you saw it temporarily. We had this sort of structure right here. And then I believe the dispenser fired. Let's just double check this one more time. So this is the initial condition right here. So let's just test it out once more. So 4 iron, like this. Hit the button. Boom, right there. There it is. Yep. And then, yeah, the dispenser fired. So that will make an iron golem when we put pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns in here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, guys, so this is going to be the moment of truth here. We got everything, I think, wired up now, and we got the slime block out here. So let's see if this thing can actually produce a golem. So we just need 1 single golem, but I'm going to fill this with a couple hundred different pumpkins from our melon and pumpkin farm, the smashing farm. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now all we should have to do, in theory, place these 4 blocks, press this button, boom, there's our iron golem. Haha! That's sweet. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, you go away now, guy. Go away now, guy. Come on. Come on, guy. This guy's tough. So I don't think we're going to need to... I don't think we're going to need to spawn a whole lot of these guys. Let's just double check and make sure it works again. So, boom. Golem ready. That's so cool. I like that. Yeah, so that's really awesome. I'm just going to slay this guy one more time here. And yeah, so we now have a working golem producing thing, majig here. I'm not really sure what to call this. I guess the golem factory is what we could call it. So yeah, that is all the redstone done now, pretty much. So ladies and gentlemen, the first portion of this skeleton farm is now complete. All we gotta do is hit the button here, and voila, golems pop out. How sweet is that? I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So yeah, the next steps will be to go ahead and actually build the decorative portion of the arena. I'm thinking I actually probably do want some hopper minecarts to go through this area and maybe collect some of the items. It shouldn't be too hard to do to make that happen. And I'm also thinking maybe with this tunnel here that this golem is wanting to go into, apparently. I'm thinking we're going to use this tunnel, and we're going to connect up this tunnel to the pathway over here. Hello, skeleton number 2. Nice try, my friend. Not quick enough, though. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just bring this guy over here. So that path will connect up, I think, probably like right here and right here as well. So we'll try and make this thing like sort of a column right here. So we have like almost like a 3-way or a 4-way intersection right here in this small space. So yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. But I do want to let you guys pick the theme of this area. Right now, I'm currently thinking something like a nether theme with like red nether brick along the back wall. But I did put down some of this brick here, and this looks actually not too bad. So let me know what type of theme we should go for, both in this pit area and above. So we could go with like a stone theme. We could go with a nether theme. We could go with an end theme. We can go with pretty much any theme you guys can imagine. So leave your comments below. What should we go for on the bottom portion, and what should we do for the top portion? Should we just do like a cabana, or should we do like a giant banner or something like that? Yeah, a lot of possibilities. So let me know what you guys think. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. As always, thanks again for watching, guys. This has been Cub. Goodbye.